Well, good morning. I'm outside with Lois right now. Going to toss in the boys' backpacks in the car. Coffee is in the microwave, heating up. And yeah, we can sit down and have a coffee chat and yeah, enjoy every sip.
Let's put these on, Lois.
Put your shoes on? I don't think they'll fit her. I think they're too big.
No, they're not mine. Those are Lois.
Oh, they're Lois's shoes?
Yeah.
Are you trying to get her to go to school? Take your place? I think the teachers will catch on that that's not you. A for effort. And they are off to school. It is nice and quiet. Not a peep to be heard. Just the slurping of coffee. If you're having your morning cup of coffee or tea, cheers. Clink. Here's to a wonderful day. I gotta be very careful. I don't want to spill it. I got my puzzle right here. It is 100% completed. So proud of myself. I completed this puzzle in 3 days. Had fun doing it. It was really relaxing. And last night I got it done, so I will show you after we're done chit-chatting. Yeah, it looks beautiful. It looks so beautiful, I want to jump inside the puzzle. Yeah, I know. Yeah, so I put my coffee in the microwave for like 3 minutes because it was in the fridge overnight. I only drank half of it yesterday. I got spoiled. I got 2 coffees from Tim Hortons. I think the hubby had one free on the app. But the hockey cards, Tim Hortons hockey cards, started yesterday, and he collects those and he sells them. And he found a good one that sells for like $100. That I opened. Yeah. And yeah, so it's hockey card season, and you have to get them like the first couple of weeks, and after, like, you don't really find any of the good ones. So he went in the morning, got coffee, and it's like they're $1 with a I think it's like a hot beverage. I'm not sure if it's with all the I think it is. I think it's with the ice caps too. I think the only thing that's not included is like your water and your apple juice, those kind of drinks, but like your coffees and your hot chocolates and you know, cappuccinos, ice caps. I think, yeah, if you get that, the hockey cards are $1, and if you just get the hockey cards, they're, I think, $1.99, so. Okay, that's good. So, that's why I put it in the microwave, because it's like, yeah, I don't know how long I'm going to be, and I wasn't actually too long outside with Lois, and she came right back inside as soon as the garbage truck did the other side of the street, and she heard that noise, and she went back inside. Yeah. Yeah, so that's why I put it in the microwave. Yeah, I know, so it'd be nice and ready when I came back inside. And I would be drinking outside, but it's too wet. It's too wet. I don't want a soggy butt. No, a soggy bottom. You don't want a soggy bottom. Who watches, like, the next great Canadian baker? Yeah, those are fun shows. Yeah, every time she said, like, you don't want a soggy bottom. And it's true, you don't. Nope, you don't want a soggy bottom. So, coffee chat inside. And, yeah, actually, I think I'll take this off. Yeah, it wasn't as cold as I thought it would be outside. So, yeah, we've been pretty busy. The weekend, got a lot done. I started a puzzle. I got a good chunk of the puzzle done on Saturday. I finished going through my winter, you know, my seasonal clothing and getting all my winter stuff out. I had all my summer stuff out, like, out of the closet and that, and piled up. And as soon as I got my winter clothes, I went through what I wanted, what I didn't want, and I did the switcheroo. And I hung up what needed to be hung in the closet and folded what needed to be folded. I did all that and put the summer away. Say goodbye to summer. It's always so sad. My summer clothes are more fun. Yeah, but we have to say goodbye just for now. Summer has to go on vacation. Although I am, you know, looking forward to cooler weather. Like, we kind of have cool weather in the morning and at night, but it still gets pretty hot during the day. And yeah, I don't know. I just want it to be cool, like one temperature throughout the whole day. I guess that's too much to ask for from Mother Nature, you know. Yeah. Yeah, and I picked my chip. I thought that's a good fall day mug to have. I know you probably thought I was going to pick my Stitch. I know, and I should have, because I haven't drank out of it for a while. I have drank out of it a few times, but the hubby also drinks water out of it. Yeah, it's our popular mug. And if you don't grab it first, you're out of luck. But yeah, but I felt like having, I was in the mood for Chippendale mug. Oh, so good. Yeah, so he got me a coffee in the morning, and then after he picked up the boys, he got them a treat. He got them, Henry got a 20 pack honey glazed donuts, because I guess those are his favorite and they are good. And Casey got a sprinkle donut, and I got another coffee, but he got a large, and I could only drink half of it, so the other half sat in the fridge. Yeah, which I'm enjoying right now. Oh, yeah, it's so good. I'm making a mess, though. On the table, not on the puzzle. Yeah, so. But yeah, like I said, Saturday was busy, and I made dinner. I made sweet and sour meatballs. I didn't film it, but next time, if you want me to, I can film it. It just wasn't a filming day, and it was nice. So I don't film every day, talking about filming, so I don't have a video up every day like I did before. I think a few months ago, I decided to only, take a break or two, because it does, when you film every day, it does eventually get caught up to you, and it gets tiring, and I was starting to not enjoy it. It was starting to suck the life out of me, and it wasn't fun anymore. So I had to, cut back and give myself a break. And let me tell you, it does make the world of a difference not filming every day. And something is lifted off my shoulders, I guess. It's that kind of feeling, so it's nice, and yeah, I don't have to, film every day, so, because I was starting not to enjoy it, and that's when you gotta stop and think about it. Okay, what can I do different? So I've switched it up, and so make sure you have your notifications, that little bell, click that, and make sure they're on, and so when I upload a video, it will pop up in your notification. Oh, Coffee with Stephanie uploaded a video. So yeah, because it's just nice not to film. So I have filmed my sweet and sour meatballs. It's more on the sweet side for us, because I put more pineapple in it. I don't put peppers in it, so that's where the sour side comes from the green peppers, but we prefer it just with the pineapple, and it's really, really good. So next time I make it, I think I have made it on my channel before, but it's probably been a while, so next time I might make it, which it will probably be soon, because it was very yummy, and I haven't made it in a very, very long time, and I can't remember, probably like last fall, winter, probably, yeah, maybe like in the new year, that's when I made it. That's probably the last time I made it, so I will probably make it again before the year's up. We had leftovers next night, and I didn't have enough white rice. Oh my gosh, I did that 5 times. White rice, especially in the morning. Before coffee. So it's like, well, I had a couple of sidekicks in the cupboard, so use what you have, and they were the broccoli chicken one, and you know what? It took up that recipe to a new level. Like, it just leveled up. It was really, really good, but I don't think Casey enjoyed it, though. Casey just ate the meatballs. He didn't eat the rice, but it was really, really good. I was like, oh my gosh, wow. And it's always better the second time, right? Leftovers, oh my gosh, like, because the flavors sit in the fridge, and they get to know each other, and when you eat them the next night, they're 10 times better than the first night, right? Like, oh, so yeah, that Sunday was kind of like a relaxing, do the puzzle, got a good chunk of it done Sunday, and we just relaxed, which was nice. And then yesterday, the hubby and I were really, really busy. We got upstairs, we cleaned the boys' bedroom, which desperately needed to be cleaned. I can't remember last time that I actually went up there to clean and sweep the floors. It's been a long time. Probably like in the new year. I think that's when I was doing my spring cleaning. So it was probably like January, February. Yeah. So, you know, and then it's like you just get busy and then summer happens and it's too hot up there to do any of that kind of work in the summer. So he took out the air conditioning that had to be done, the window air conditioning. That's taken out, and I went through their seasonal clothes. I had half of a bag for Valley Village already filled, and I finished filling up that bag, and I started a new bag and I filled that bag. So we have 2 bags for Valley Village. And yeah, just put away their summer clothes, and oh boy, I still have a lot of their stuffed animals to go through. Some we did, like the ones that we found at like the thrift stores or yard sales, I got rid of. Ones that I know they're not going to miss. But there's other ones where I can't get rid of, because I know if I do get rid of, they're going to bring it up and like, oh, where's this plushie? You know, and it's like, oh, you just keep looking for it, you know, and then you hope they forget about it, you know, yeah. But they have a lot. They have 2 binfuls of stuffed animals, and it's like you have enough to start your own zoo, plus another zoo, pretty much. Okay, so let's cut back on the stuffed animals. But who buys some of the stuffed animals? Me. I'm the enabler. I know. Yeah, but you know, the last stuffed animal that we bought was Leonardo, you know, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle for Casey. We all went shopping at Toys R Us, and he bought that, and he takes that to bed with him. So, and Henry wants one too. So I'm like, yeah, Christmas. I'm already working on my Christmas list, what I want to get them. So, but yeah, that's like the only thing. But I didn't get to that. But like, we Swiffered the floors, which were so gross. And I went through their books. I organized their books because a lot of their books they're too old for. They don't get read, which is sad. And nobody prepares you for that, to put away those books, you know, because it's like putting away when they're babies and they outgrow their like clothes in the first few months, and you have to put them away, and like it's sad because like they're growing, but like you're excited, but you know, at the same time you're sad. And you go through an emotional roller coaster. I put away the books that they were just certain books that I would read to them every night, over and over and over and over again. You know, like books like Don't Push the Button, or Monsters Inc., Toy Story. I read those ones over and over again. And if you happen to have a dinosaur, like those books I read over and over again, to the point where I could probably at one time, you know, I probably didn't need the book. I have it all, you know, locked in memory, you know, memorized. Yeah, so I put those ones away because I have a bin of books where I keep like the Christmas books and a few other little books when they were just like, you know, toddlers. You like I have a few of like Robert Munch cardboard books and Dr. Seuss ones. That, of course, those ones you absolutely keep. So I went through them, got rid of some, just ones that we got at thrift stores, ones that were not sentimental to us or, you know, to me. I'm the one that would read to them, and I used to always love that. I always looked forward to that time. And now they're into their own chapter books like Dog Man and Captain Underpants, and yeah, they're not into the little kitty books, you know, anymore. It's another sign of them growing up, and I don't like it. No. 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 So I put those away, and now some did stay out, only because I ran out of room in my bin. So that's the only reason some stayed out. Because I ran out of room, because I have my Christmas ones in there first, right? And my Christmas ones in there too. And when I was putting Henry to bed last night, he pulls out a book. Okay, he pulls out a book in the bin. And guess what book it was? How the Grinch Stole Christmas. So we read our first Christmas book. So those ones they still like, you know, those ones I like, but like the Dr. Seuss, you know, those ones well, the Grinch is Dr. Seuss, but you know, the other Dr. Seuss books, they don't really read, but the Grinch. Yeah, he wanted to read the Grinch, and I think I have like Home Alone and Elf, like those ones I can see them still reading, but like the Don't Push the Button and like the other ones that like, oh, How Much I Love You. Oh yeah, like they don't read those ones anymore. So, but it was just so funny. Like I put it, because I didn't have the lid on it, and he was like looking through the books, and he picks that one to read. So yeah, we read our first Christmas book. Merry Christmas, ho ho ho. Yeah. Oh, coffee's making me hot now. Yeah. So yeah, that's what we did yesterday, and I felt good to get that done, and the room looks amazing, and you can actually see the floor. Yeah, there's the floor. Yeah, who knew? Oh, I know. Yeah, underneath all the piles of the books. Yeah. But yeah, it just felt good. Yeah. And then I finished my puzzle, and it looks fabulous. Now this is the most pieces I've ever done, is 500 pieces. I don't really do puzzles a whole lot, but it was really relaxing. It really was, especially to do like around dinner time. But I can only do them till the sun goes down, because then I lose good light, because this light isn't really good. So, but because the last puzzle we did was the Star Wars puzzle, which I have decoupaged since. And I need a frame for that too. So when I get a frame for this one, I'll get a frame for that one. That one we still have 2 more of those, by the way, because that's a 4-set puzzle. We will have to look for the 3rd set online. But I have the other 2 right here, 221 pieces. That was the most that we've ever done. And the boys helped me with that one. This one I did by myself. They didn't want to help. But that one was 221 pieces, and that one we lost a piece, okay? Or so I thought. And we did this in the new year, so January, February, when it's a great time to do puzzles, because you're not going to go out very much when it's cold and it's winter. You want to stay home. And there was one piece, and I was like, what the heck? Where did they go? Well, 5 months later, I found it on the floor. It was really, really camouflaged and well blended with our floor. And I've swept with the broom and with the Swiffer multiple times, and it never caught it. So I'm thinking it was probably like stuck kind of underneath the table, and it just got loose one day while I was sweeping, and there it was. And I was like, well, where the heck were you 5 months ago? Honestly, because I was starting to think that I did sweep it up without knowing and threw it in the garbage. That is what I was coming to, that conclusion, you know. And it's like, okay, and I was still going to frame it and just get like a piece of cardboard, and I think it was like a black or blue piece, you know. I was just going to color it, like whatever, you know, it'd be fine. That's just one piece. And then we found it, and then I put it where it belonged, and I put decoupage all over it, and it dried, and it just need a frame. So that's what I'm going to do with this one. And this one, oh my gosh, let me tell you, I, like a lot of people, I do the edge first. So I will get all the edge pieces, I will separate them. Well, I did that at night. I missed a couple. And the next morning, having coffee and doing the puzzle, and I put in the edge together, and I have the 4 corners in a pile. And I keep doing the edge, okay? And I'm like, 1, 2, 3. Where's the 4th corner piece? And you're like, here we go again, okay? So I thought it was on the floor, but it wasn't. And then I look closely. It's like, oh, it's attached to another puzzle piece that I don't remember doing, because it's like, you know, so don't do puzzles early in the morning or like at night, you know, just don't. It's like, oh my gosh, like I need to have coffee before I do puzzles, like a full cup before I tackle a puzzle. But I thought, oh, here we go again, you know, I lost the puzzle piece, but no, I just attached it to another piece. But yeah, I don't remember doing that, so I was like, okay. And then when I was finishing up, because I bought this at the rummage sale, and it looked like all the pieces were there. And yeah, because we haven't had any bad luck when it comes to like buying used puzzles. Like the pieces have always been there, and this one looked like it was in good condition. It looked like, you know, it was put together once or twice, and the plastic bag was still in there, like it was ripped and open, but it, you know, it was still in there. And it looked like all 500 pieces, you know, were in there. So, but what I wish puzzles would do though, I wish they would take all the edge pieces and put those in like a Ziploc bag or something and separate those from all the other pieces, yeah, that go in the puzzle, because that would make it so much easier than having to sort through 500 pieces. Okay, nope, yep. Oh, there's one. You know, like, you know, can we do that, puzzle companies, please? Like, it would just be like a time saver, you know? So yeah, but like towards the end, I was counting my empty spaces and what I had left in the box. Okay, and when you have a cat, it's very hard to do puzzles when you have a cat who likes to sit in the box, yeah, or lie right in front. So that's why like the puzzle pieces were not on the table, because if she jumps on the table, her tail will go whoosh, whoosh, and there go the puzzle pieces. So I had the puzzle pieces in the box so I wouldn't lose any. But at the end, I'm like, okay, I should have like 44, and I count, okay, yep, 44, okay, good. And then I'm getting closer to the end. I have, bless you, I have 11 empty spaces, and I'm counting, but I only count 10. I'm like, okay, no, we're not doing this again. But then I look at the floor, and it was on the floor. Somehow I managed to knock it off the table, or I don't know. But all pieces were there, so I was like, okay, I know, because it's just like, because, you know, even though like you think the pieces are there, it's just, yeah, you never know. So happy to report all the pieces are there, and I will be putting glue on it. But it was so satisfying, you know, when you get to the end and you get so excited. It's just, oh yeah, that was the best part. No, I do have a Lilo and Stitch one that I have to do, which is like right there, and that one's 500 pieces, so I think I'll be doing that. I'm not sure if I'll be doing that next, or maybe, you never know. But yeah, this one is gonna go get glued, go on the wall for Christmas, and who knows, I might have it up all year round because it's just so pretty. Yeah, everybody looks so happy. They had their coffee. yeah, so yeah. But it's just, yeah, that was just so satisfying, putting the last piece in. It's like, yeah. Yeah. Alright, so let me turn the camera around and I will show you the puzzle, and yeah, that'll be it for today's video. Just a quick little coffee chat since it's been a while. But before I do that, and before I forget, on Sunday I watched my next 2 Disney movies. I've been watching like all of the Disney movies for probably a couple years, you know, back to back, and just in order, because there's a lot that I haven't seen, and a lot that I haven't seen for a while. So the next one on my list was Pirates of the Caribbean, Dead Man's Chest, and this one is good. You know, I remember when Pirates, you know, originally came out, and being obsessed with all 3. For myself, it was because of Orlando Bloom. I fell in love with Orlando Bloom ever since Lord of the Rings. I mean, hello. But this one, I laughed at certain parts, because when Johnny Depp was going through the trial with Crazy, you know, his ex-wife, who, by the way, is in a movie. She is not a good actress. Like, when I first saw her, and I didn't know who she was at the time until later. And when I first saw her in Aquaman, it's like, how does she get this job? She's just not good. And there are a couple other celebrities that don't really have great acting skills, in my opinion, but somehow they still get jobs. So I don't know. I guess it doesn't take much to be an actor these days. But she's like one of them. She's just not the best actress, and she's in the movie, and it's like, well, that movie's gonna flop because nobody wants anything to do with her. Like, no. But I recognize a couple of lines that were used as TikTok sounds. You know, what the one was, oh, you were actually telling the truth, and Johnny Depp goes, you know, his character, Jack Sparrow, goes, I do that a lot, and people are always surprised. And then the other one was when he had the jar of dirt, and he goes, I got a jar of dirt, I got a jar of dirt, guess what's inside? I laughed at those lines because those became TikTok sounds, and they were like all over TikTok. But yeah, I watched that one, that one was really good. And the next one I watched, I haven't seen it. This was my first time watching it. Invisible, I think it was like 2006, and Pirate movie was around the same time, 2005 maybe. Yeah, Invisible, what's his name? Donnie Wahlberg's brother, Mark Wahlberg. Yeah, he's in it, and Elizabeth Banks is in it, and it was based on a true story about a guy who he was a part-time bartender. He lost his job as a teacher. He got laid off, but he was a part-time bartender also, and this was like when it was really tough to keep jobs. And to find jobs, and his wife left him. He came home to like an empty apartment because she was like fed up just with their living situation, and it's like it takes two to tango, it's just yeah, if you're not happy with the financial situation, you shouldn't put it all on him. You should help out if you're not already. But I guess she was just, frustrating. She left him a note saying that, you will never become anything, something like that. Just really, really negative, and putting him down. That he will not become anything. He's not going to make anything out of himself, pretty much. And the Eagles were doing these tryouts to the public, and he was really good football player. Never played in college, or I don't know, maybe high school, but never played. You would think, if you played in high school or college, that's why you're so good. But he was just a natural. He was just a natural football player, and he was really good. So his friends convinced him to try out, and he was like, "Oh, okay, well, it's not going to, work. I'm not going to get far." He ended up making the team, and he played with them for 3 seasons, and he got remarried, had 2 kids with Elizabeth Banks' character. So his ex-wife is probably kicking herself in the butt. It's like, if he only stuck around, but yeah. So those are good movies, and I forget what my next one. Santa Claus 3 is next. I'll be watching that one next. Yeah, not my favorite of the 3 Santa Claus. We can't beat the original, the first one. But yeah, I just want to talk about those before I forgot. But yeah, the part one, it was like, oh my gosh. Because I know I'll be doing that when I'll be watching a movie and I recognize a sound from TikTok and I just laugh, because it's like, oh my gosh, oh no, I spend too much time on TikTok. All right, now let's look at the puzzle. All right, there she is, all put together. Just waiting to be glued. And you want to know the hardest part of this puzzle? It wasn't the snow or the ice, okay? It was the roof of this building and this building and this building. And I guess this one, the church, because they all had the same roof. So that was the hardest part, was the roof of the houses and buildings like the church. But yeah, I love it. You have your little white church there, and it looks like you have a Christmas tree lot, and he just bought his Christmas tree and he's happy. And this reminds me of the right, brain fart. The Christmas Carol. Yeah, when they have the party, that's what that reminds me of. That they're having their Christmas Eve party. Yeah, it could be, eh? And yeah, the kids, the snowman, this kid just watching, and this is where I want to be, right here, in the sled with the horse. Oh, I love that. And I love it how there's a kid and there's a little dog. The details are so neat. And you got a doggy over here, and you have a doggy right here. Oh, so cute. But yeah, I love it. Alright, so I'm going to finish this coffee, watch a few more episodes of The Good Wife. I'm almost done season 2. This show had a lot of guest stars. Michael J. Fox has guest starred in 3 episodes so far. And America, I don't know her first name, but she played Ugly Betty, and she played the Sisterhood of Traveling Pants, Carmen. She's in it. Love her. Yeah, a lot of familiar faces. Oh, and one familiar face for me was let me think of his name. John Glover, is it John Glover? I think that's his name. He played Lex Luthor's dad on Smallville. I was like, oh my gosh, I know you. I'm watching you right now, you know, because I'm also rewatching Smallville. Cause I'm watching the podcast on YouTube, and I think I'm on season 3 of Smallville. So yeah, I was like, oh, I remember you. So I love that, recognizing certain characters and like certain actors. Yeah. And before I forget, there's somebody behind me that came from our thrift store, Anna Green Gables figurine, and isn't she wonderful? The hubby went there last week and he grabbed her. She was only $5. So I'm probably going to put her upstairs. That's where all my Anna Green Gables books are, on the bookshelf eventually. But she's so stinking cute. I love Anna Green Gables. I love it. Yeah, that was such a great find. So she's just hanging out right there for now until I find her final destination. Yeah, but $5, that was such a steal. Anyways, and I have all my recipes out. I have to go through them to see if I need anything. I think I'm good. I'm going to be doing a lot of baking for Thanksgiving. Our Thanksgiving's coming up next Monday, so I have to figure when to make everything. We're going to my mom and dad's on the weekend, so I have to figure when to make everything. I don't want to make, because I'm making dessert, and I don't want to make anything too soon, because it won't last, you know. It won't be, what dessert? It'll be gone, you know. So I have to like time it perfectly. Yeah, so I have to figure out, because for us on the Monday I have the ham that got no frills, and we're just going to do that just has to get heated up. And yeah, I could probably do most of the dessert Monday. That's what I might do. Yeah. Alright, so that is it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, having coffee with me. I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, be blessed, and yeah, I'll see you soon. Alright, as always, ta-ta for now. Bye!